So let's start our interview with a few questions about you. How old are you?
I'm 24.
Okay, and where do you come from and what was your job in your native country?
I'm from Syria, from Damascus. I was pharmacist.
Okay, what about your family? Do you have a wife or siblings?
No, I'm single.
Okay.
My parents and brother and sister are still in Syria.
Oh, so you crossed the border alone?
Yes.
Okay, and do you live here alone now too?
Yes, I live here alone.
Okay, why did you leave? Why did you have to leave your native country?
Because every man after graduation must join the army, and our army are murderer, and I don't want murderer to be murderer.
So it was the wish of your parents that you come to Germany too?
Yes.
And what about your siblings? Why do they live in Syria now?
I don't want to.
Oh, okay, sorry. So, would you like to go back to Syria once, or do you have the chance to go back there?
Now I am a traitor to my country in my country law. I don't know if I go back if they will kill me or put me in the jail and torture me, or if I should join the army. If Al-Assad would stay as our president, then I lost my home.
Okay, I feel sorry for you. So, let's talk about your escape now. Which borders did you cross?
I went through 8 countries. In December 2015, I flew to Turkey. I waited in Izmir for 13 days till I sailed by rubber boat because the sea in December is dangerous and the wavelengths are very huge because of the strong wind.
And were there many other problems during your escape?
No, that was a bit dangerous by rubber boat. My sail took 4 hours, but I arrived safely to Greek island called Chios. Then I crossed Greek, Macedonia, Serbia, Croatia, Slovenia, Austria to Germany.
Okay, there are many countries, so how long did it take until you were here in Germany?
19 days.
Oh, okay. And how did you find the dwelling here? Or how do you get to the first station here in Germany, where you slept and lived in your first days here?
I arrived to Passau at the German border. Then I have registered. Then they took me to the barrack in Aurich, and it was very good in the barrack, and all the workers were very nice. I greeted them all, and everything was very good.
Okay, and how did you spend your first days here in Aurich?
In the barrack where volunteer German teacher, they teach us the German language, and when I moved to refugee shared apartment, I got a certificate called Puma, and with the Puma I am allowed to make a German course for asylum seeker. So I don't need to wait the residency permanent to make an integration course. I can simply do a test and continue the German language learning. And since Easter, I'm doing an internship at a pharmacy. I did also NetPAM course, that is also course for asylum seeker. We have learned few things about the German law. We wrote a curriculum vitae and we learn how to write an application, and we have also learned how to acknowledge our graduation in Syria. How can we continue our studying? In the meantime, I'm able to help the other refugees and translate for them.
I think learning German was an important step for your future here. And do you think it was really hard to learn it, or was it easier because you lived here?
Of course it is easier because I'm living here. I can talk with German people and learn.
Let's come back to your escape now again, because I would like to know what kind of expectations you had about the trip before you started it. So did you know what was going to happen?
No, I didn't know what's going to happen, and it was all along my way some European volunteers who supported us and supplied us with their humanity. After 5 years of unhuman war, that made us forgetting the meaning of humanity.
And do you regret coming to Germany, or do you think you can call it your home once?
I said before that I am a traitor in my country law, and if Al-Assad would stay as my president, then I lost my home, and Germany would be my only home. When I flee, I thought if I would lose my home, then I will replace it with a very good home.
Okay, and what's your biggest wish or dream for your life at the moment?
I wish that all the weapons factory destroyed, then there won't be any weapon threat, and then no more weapons will be exported to Syria, and we can live in peace again.
Yeah, I think that's important too. And do you still live in contact with your parents? Or do you have the chance to phone them or to send them a message? Or?
Yes, I phone my eltern by WhatsApp.
Oh, okay.
Always.
So you have the chance to talk to them, and you aren't really alone here.
Yeah, and I'm happy.
Yeah. So let's come to the end of our interview now. There will come only a few questions, and they are about the refugees. So what do you think about the prejudices about refugees, and do you think some of them are justified?
After the sexual harassment in Colonia, I stopped to hug any German girl because I was afraid that they think that I am Harsa. Then started the people to ask me if I am a guy or not, a gay, ich meine. And I don't know what to do for that. Whatever I did, the people will think wrote about me. And after the terrorist attacks that happened in Germany, the German people started to look weird and angry at us. But that was nur for a few days, and now everything is normal again, because most German people understand that it's not our fault when someone with psychotic disease make a crime. Crazy people are over all of the world, all over the world.
Yeah, I think there were true words. So, do you think there's some really important message or information we should all know about escape from another country?
Everyone can read that Syria was one of the safest countries in the Middle East before the war, and we are peaceful people. We have a very different religion in Syria, and we lived in peace and love for a long time before the war. And everyone know that IS militias have no special nationality. They're coming from different countries, and there's a lot of European radicals in IS. And a lot of stupid saying that the Muslims are terrorists. IS fight in the name of Islam, but they applying terrorists against everyone, even the Muslims in Syria and Iraq. And that proves that the terrorist act and had nothing to do with religion. Terror is against everyone in a human being. And the refugees are people who lost the hope to live in peace in their home, and they risk their lives in the Mediterranean Sea to flee from terror, to have a new chance to live in peace again, and live, and not to make troubles and lose that last chance to live in peace. We are tired from the war.
That was the last question of our interview, so would you like to add anything, or did you forget something you would like to say?
I would like to add two things. The first thing is that people pretend things and take things to the extreme. They can take anything and make it means what they want. Islam is love, and Prophet of Islam is about mercy, and the message of Islam is peace. The Islam greeting is Assalamu alaikum, and that means peace be upon you. And Muhammad said, if you want to enter the paradise, you must treat the others the way that you would love to be treated. It's forbidden in all religions to take innocent life. Adding the word terrorist with Islam is injustice for the religion. People who make terror in the name of religion, that doesn't make what they do a part of the religion. Terror is evil. It's not Islam. That is not the first time that some people use the name of God in extreme radicalism. We have seen that before in our faces. And terror is not a race or a religion. Terror is act. And perhaps right now we are dealing with extreme terror in the name of Islam in some part of the world. But if we go to other parts of the world, you will see a different face for Islam. And the second thing that I would like to add, that I will never forget that the European country accepted us and helped us when the Arabic countries did not accept us. And that is very disappointed because of the Arabic government didn't accept us, and I'm very thankful for the European country.
Yeah, I think it was good that you add this, because it were important words. So That's it. Thank you a lot and the best wishes to you. I hope that your plans will become the truth.
Thank you too.